Awesome. All right. So, when last we met our heroes, the party decided to split after returning to Pus. One decided to, play a little bit of a band revival, and Frederick, being her new self-assigned manager, decided to follow her to the inn. So, went to the inn, had a really good show, and noticed a couple of shadowy figures, 3 to be exact, leave the inn during one of her songs. She notified the party, who went off to see Korak, your newfound, rather well-built castle. Some of your new guards and Munder doing quite well, running all of the things.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Dane.
Thanks.
Chris, you also, Korak got a letter that came later in that day that was addressed to you, sealed in an envelope, and only gave it to you. So that letter's for you. In the evening, the party got notification. The other party got notification that it was split, and they decided to jump on horseback and gallop to the gates of Pus to try to help the party who said they were in trouble. Calliope, having a pretty rough night of sleep after a pretty epic concert, woke up to a vampiric mist in her room. And at that same time, the party was just cresting, probably at this moment, for simplicity's sake, having arrived near the gates, only to remember that the gates themselves are shut at night. So, Calliope, I need you to roll initiative.
I did.
Was it 0?
No, it was 8.
So it was 0. That's good. Okay. 2 maps at once. That's how we're gonna do it.
2 maps.
All right.
Dub mapping.
So the party had just arrived outside the gate. Everyone except for Calliope, make a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
Oh, those are good rolls. Wow.
Got them early.
Wow, get them out of the way. That's good. Okay, so arriving at the gates, you guys all realize that, yeah, they are definitely shut. The lights themselves are on. But Valorant, as you kind of look around, your elven eyes do notice that to your right seems to be a watery outpost, a watery stream coming out of the actual big gates of Pus itself, and the gate seems to be kind of rotten and fallen down.
How tall is the
walls?
How tall are the walls?
Walls are about 30 feet high.
Easy peasy. I believe we were gonna do like a split tactic of I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. And also on I can do this, I think. Visibility, get it up. I think I can upcast it to get an additional person. Yep. So I can take one person with me invisible, but I have a climb speed, so I can just like walk up the wall.
Oh yeah, you do.
Because I have that cloak of Arachnida.
Nice.
So actually, as we're approaching, Valorant's going to say, "Okay, in case we can't get through the gate, I was just going to climb over it and sneak into the city, but I can make someone else invisible if they want to try to go through the culvert over there." And she points at the stream.
Are there any guards on the walls?
No, you having visited the city before, it's guarded, but they at night it's a pretty quiet town.
Abe, can you open that map again for me?
Nope.
I apologize. I
Your
got kicked
character
out.
is dead.
Thanks. I'm going to say, use your spell on me, Valerian. Valor. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
Valor.
I know that. I knew that. Sorry.
It's been
Rereading the Game of Thrones books. Please forgive me.
I mean, I hear they're all right. All right, she has some a third level spell slot for invisibility. I'm going to target myself and Varric.
Barik.
Nice. Calliope, what are you doing?
Varric Dwendarian.
Rick Dwendarian.
All right, so I wake up and there's a vampiric mist
fair.
above me.
Yep. It's probably
Calliope
like
shouts, "Fucking shitballs," and she's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh,
Frederick sleeps through that. I don't know what's going on.
Call forth spirits to protect you, float around you 15 feet for the duration, up to 10
he
minutes.
slept through it.
So my spirit guardians look like various like folk legends from well-known songs that all kind of come to life and kind of swirl, ghostly figures swirl around me. So I can decide that Frederick is unaffected by it. But anything within 15 feet, the speed is halved, and when they enter or start their turn there, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and then take damage. So nothing happens until its turn.
Okay.
That's my action for... Alright, so Frederick is just asleep.
Nah, he would have woken up.
Okay.
His constitution was an epic fail, so
Alright.
he wakes up with a startle.
For my bonus action, I say, Frederick,
That mist is pissed.
you're the best. Save the day. And I'll give him a bardic inspiration. So he has a D8. And then for my movement, I'm going to attempt to... Where is it? Like, it's floating over my bed?
Right now, it's kind of at the base of your bed.
Okay. I am going to attempt to, like, roll out of the bed, like, onto my feet and ready weapons for next round for my movement.
So you'd be about there. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Nice. During its turn, it is going to...
So on its turn, it starts its turn in the Spirit Guardian, so it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. I guess I could target it and make it do it, or you could just do it. Do you want me to target and make it do it?
I just made it do it. 14?
I can do it.
What is my DC?
Probably better than 14.
It's probably like
hope
0.
so.
I think you're like 16.
Where?
I mean, or force it to throw, and we'll just take the 14.
Okay. Sorry, my spells are in there. Actions. There we go. Okay, so target this. Spirit Guardians, make it do the roll. Alright. It fails.
Okay.
So it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Oh, snap. Roll that up.
Radiant.
Damn. That was a good move.
It was a good roll.
That was really good.
Yeah. And its speed is halved. It's a 15-foot radius.
Awesome spell.
Yeah. And then if it starts its turn in the radius again, next time it has to roll again for more damage. So you should probably just run away.
Leave me alone.
Nice. Yeah, it's going to hover on top of you.
Okay.
Like you do.
Does the Macarena. No, you failed, Rachel.
Oh, I thought that was its attack. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's definitely its attack.
That is what's attack. Oh.
So you take 8 points of damage, and your maximum hit points are lowered by 8.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
It's probably be fine. It's cool.
Only 8
It's
damage.
cool.
You're fine.
Cool.
It has to do that to you like 4 more times before you die.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Become
Back
a
to the other
vampire.
party. All right, what are you guys up to?
Am I invisible now?
Yes.
All right. The rest of the party hears Barrick's hands kind of clap together and rub together, and he goes, "Okay, breaking the law. I can do this." All right, and he's gonna go over here to the culvert.
Nice. Yeah,
You right behind him, he hears a faint, "You got this, buddy."
Yeah.
The first time's the hardest.
This stays between us.
Oh, poor
All right.
Gaylor. Yeah, you notice that it's probably a 3 feet, maybe 5 foot opening. The bars have long since roddened, and you can see through to the opening on the other side.
All right. I'm gonna sneak through it in my plate mail.
Oh yeah, roll for that. That'll probably be good. I mean, I'm sorry. I really believe in your stealth roll.
Thank you. What's the? Oh, okay. My armor is applied to it because I see the little thing. There.
Yeah, it should automatic. Yep, there it is.
No.
No, that's
Okay,
good.
disadvantage. Okay. I thought I was rolling advantage for some reason.
I mean, you feel like you're actually. They should
10's not
cancel
bad.
each other out, anyways. So you dropped a 13, so you really rolled a 14 because you're invisible. So it would have canceled out. But yeah. So 14, you're good.
Okay.
Probably. You feel like you're good. You're invisible. How can people hear you?
That's right.
Are you
Visibility
venturing in?
prevents people from hearing me. Yeah, I'm gonna venture in.
Right. Yeah. You come through the other side, and as you make it through, it's drainage water. It's not the best smelling thing. Go ahead and make a Constitution save. Yeah, you vomit a little in your mouth, but you choke it back. You're just glad no one else is around you. So you slowly kind of army crawl. What's everyone else doing as he's crawling through?
So I have a climb speed of 30, so I'm just gonna run up the side of the wall
Scurry over top.
and back on the other side.
Nice.
I also am invisible. I guess I could have give Korak the invisible because I actually can sneak.
Nah,
But it's already done. It's already done.
It's fine. It's cool. All right, so you crawl over the wall, with ease. Your newfound cape, really kind of taking care of things. Hey, Swift Eye. So
Sure.
as you crawl over, you very easily see into the town. It's very quiet evening. There's some street lamps lit. Can't necessarily see Barrick kind of where you are, but make a perception check.
Okay. And I'm also Newly has a fly speed of 60, and I'm sending her ahead to the dandelion.
Nice.
So she'll be moving twice as fast as us and flying. So
Like you do. Yeah, you can very easily hear Barrick. You feel like he may be standing up at this point, but you can hear him. Awesome.
she's going to trust that he can make it through without getting caught.
Barrick, as you're standing up, make a perception check.
Can do that. Perception.
Nice. Yeah, and Valen, you're gonna hear this too. You hear some kind of swirling sounds, very reminiscent to some sounds you've heard before.
A toilet.
It is very much a toilet. How did you know that?
Wait, these guys have flushable toilets? What kind of sorcery is this?
Where do you think you're crawling right now?
In the poop.
Right click it. Go to your poor rhyme is screaming in your ear, isn't it? Yeah, you gotta right click it.
Isn't there like a plane of poop that they can send it? Figured like the mages would have that figured out by now.
Yeah, I have mine at like 4%.
Me too.
Did you figure it out?
Josh, you're getting less and less special as it goes on.
That's not true. He's always special. Chris, the special guest is just
It's just
a
Josh.
a high school friend of ours.
It's just
Okay.
Josh.
It's just Josh. It'll be fine. Okay, so
Cool.
We're good.
yeah, now you're good. You just couldn't hear anything before.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
So you hear some interesting swirling noises coming down the street this way.
Okay.
Oh, Swift Eye, you've awoken on top of your horse outside the gates of Puss. The gates are locked tight, and the party is trying to infiltrate the gates at night.
Is there? So I think I missed the last time. Why are we trying to break into Puss?
Because Calliope's in trouble.
shit.
Calliope's stuck in the well.
Calliope's in the well. We gotta find her. The party received notification that there were some shady figures, and that Calliope was gonna barricade herself in the room until the party got there.
Okay.
So you guys are trying to race to the party. Because
It's not a
Calliope
party,
had to play a show.
actually.
Listen,
What time is it?
Frederick's there
It is
too.
1 o'clock in the morning, 4th day of Oktar.
Oktar.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, crew. How are we gonna get into this gate?
I'm gonna try to just straight climb over the wall.
Oh yeah, do it. Roll an athletics check. Yeah.
I can do that.
Is there a
Please
map?
roll it. Oh yeah, let me
I
load
did.
it.
There we go.
Ran a little late at the Thai restaurant.
Ty.
Yeah, no, it's gonna take you, probably about double the speed that Valorant very swiftly kind of almost walked up the wall. But you kind of spit in your hands and rubbing together, and you start climbing, and your eyes almost seem to look for those notches, and you're making movement. You're moving up. Swift Eye, what you doing? Oh, by the way, there's an opening that you saw or felt Barrick go through. You didn't see anything.
Could I?
Oh, you
Yes.
smelled it. You
Smell
smelled
it?
Oh yeah, you smell
Go
it.
through.
Yep. All right. So you're gonna follow your friend. All right.
You smelled it. Something fierce.
I will say you probably made it to there if you followed close to him. Amazing.
Yes.
All right, Calliope, back to you.
Bloodhound.
Actually, sorry, it's Frederick's turn. I should probably
okay.
make him do something.
It's fine.
Frederick.
He's gonna roll back over. What's that? He's gonna wake up. He's gonna try to. He's not gonna do that. All right, that was Frederick. I feel like Ben
Nice.
does so much better when he's here than when I run him as a DM.
It's fine. Calliope.
I told him you were dying, Rachel, but apparently
I
he doesn't
know.
care.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I'm gonna shoot a silver crossbow bolt at
Ooh.
this thing.
Yeah, do that. That's
Point
probably
blank?
fine.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that.
No, I mean he's literally in your space at the moment.
Yeah, I
He's
think
swirling all around you.
a ranged weapon. Shit.
Hit him with your loot.
Yep.
Yeah, play him a sweet song.
I don't have a good.
You have like a
all up
get
in-
off of me song.
I mean, I don't know if stuff's gonna work on it.
Did you roll concentration for your spirit guardians?
No.
Oh yes, thanks Andy. Roll that.
Thanks, Andy.
I can't turn it off. It just occurred to me, and I was like, "Oh, I should say that."
I need just a con save.
Yeah,
Oh fuck!
you have advantage if you have Warcaster, though.
I don't have
that was a
Warcaster. I'm
20 and then it kept rolling.
fucking Bard. God
It's-
damn it!
It's probably fine. So
Yeah.
it dropped Spirit Guardian's gun.
Wait, what is it? It's 10 plus the damage?
It's either half the damage or 10, whatever's higher.
So you
Well-
have to at least make it 10 no matter what.
Yep. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So you hear a psst as your Spirit Guardians deflate.
All right.
Fred's just gotta step up his game. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, seriously, he's the holy one here.
All right, I'm gonna.
He's got the holy powers.
I mean, he might do something next turn. He just woke up. It was a long night.
You guys got this, though. This thing, I mean, it's gonna take at least 4 more turns to kill you.
It's just one.
It's probably fine.
All right, I'm gonna try fear on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if fear will work on a vampiric mist, but I'm gonna try it. Yep. So 30-foot cone. So I'm gonna not hit Frederick, although I might just for fun. No, I'm not gonna hit Frederick. I'm gonna cast fear on the vampiric mist, and it fails.
Yeah, dude.
All right. So it sees its worst fear. It drops whatever it's holding, and it's frightened for up to a minute. Concentration. It must take the dash action and move away from me by the safest available route on each turn, unless there's nowhere to move. If it ends where it doesn't have line of sight, it can make a saving throw, and the spell ends.
That's the spell you need.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Giant
So-
clove of garlic.
Hell yeah.
As you begin to kind of focus your energy and the the power kind of flows through you, there's a giant visage of Paylor himself standing behind you.
Yes.
And the vampiric mist, though humanoid in essence, there's a moment where its vision kind of fades slightly and then resolidifies. You feel pretty confident it's now feared.
Nice. Okay. I am not going to move. I'm just gonna hang out there, and then it's gonna run from me. So on my next turn, I can shoot it.
Nice.
Okay.
right.
Donzo.
Back to the rest of the party. So, as you're kind of walking down, Korak, by this point, I'll say you're on top of the wall. You're probably making your way over. You're probably around here. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna roll out of the sewage pond
Yeah.
and walk over toward the gate.
I am not going to walk toward the gate. I am pulling out my coconuts, and I am galloping toward the inn.
All right. So, a couple of things are going to happen.
Shit.
So,
Don't you need a second person for the coconut?
no, you
No,
can have a
just-
second coconut person.
It's just he has the coconuts and he's gonna leave us in the dust.
We had 4 sets of coconuts. Why don't you guys have coconuts?
I have coconut.
I don't have
Um,
coconuts.
Barrick, you get to about there.
Okay.
Valorant, you start halfway galloping.
Yep.
And
I'm invisible.
you are invisible.
Just want to put it out there. Oh shit! I wonder if I
missed.
actually see those. I'll see that one. Fuck.
Swift, you hear a voice, and it would help if I actually did that. There we go. You hear a voice from out of the shadows, and Barrick, you see this figure walking towards you.
Fuck.
He's
that.
He's a taller figure from where you are. It's dark. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, but you can tell he's elven in feature. As he kind of walks up, he's gonna point at you guys. Josh, you can announce yourself however you want to.
Barrick's
Announce
also
yourself.
invisible.
Yeah, so you only see Swift Eye at this moment. This is Swift Eye up here. But yeah, you're Victor O'Leary. Oh, Josh, you're not on. Why aren't you on?
I can't hear you, Josh.
Are you on?
Who
Oh,
goes there?
there you are.
There he is. He says
you're-
who goes there?
It is I, Victor O'Leary.
Do I know who that is?
no, but you guys notice a couple other interesting things.
Oh shit!
Um,
There's a lot of vampiric mists around. That's all I'm seeing.
a lot of things happening. That's all. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Cool.
You're gonna make us kill Josh? I don't want to kill Josh.
It'll be fine. It'll be
I
cool.
don't want to kill Josh.
Kill Josh.
I don't want to.
All right, here we go. And several odd-looking figures are kind of walking from behind him out of the shadows, making strange, like clicking noises, and almost seem to react as he walks forward. I need everyone else to roll initiative.
Can I purposely dispel invisibility, or does that have to be Andy?
Well,
That's a really good question.
you can attack something. I don't know that you would know this. You could cast a spell or attack something would drop it.
I would
Okay.
say in your studying, you would know it would drop that.
Am I rolling initiative? I'm sorry, my headphones cut out and I didn't hear anything.
Yes,
for-
everyone
Okay.
is rolling initiative. Josh, if you open your character by double-clicking on the top left button, like your image, there's initiative in the middle. Just double-click on it, and
Good.
it'll roll
Click it,
your
click
initiative. Nice. Did it roll? INT, I think. Yeah, double-click it.
Int.
There it is. Oh, good.
INIT.
You rolled a little low. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. All right, so
next time.
Calliope had just moved. The vampiric mist that is on top of you, Calliope, is going to attempt to strangle you some more.
It has to run from me.
Oh, snap. Thank you.
It's feared.
There's a lot of windows open at the
Fear.
moment.
Uh-huh.
So immediately its presence seemed to kind of fade a little bit more, and it kind of out from underneath the window. The door, past the bed that you had slid there, and you actually can't see where it went.
Oh, fuck. All right, yeah. So it has to take the move action and the dash action. And then when it ends its turn, if it can't see me, it can make another saving throw. But it has to do its movement and its action to get away from me.
All right. Well, apparently you know it got to there, but it's There we go. Oh God, it's going the other way. There we go.
And then since it can't see me anymore, at the end of its turn, it can make a wisdom saving throw again,
Whoop whoop.
which I can make it.
Oh, please
you.
do.
Failed. It's still scared.
Damn it.
So on its
Um,
next turn, it has to keep running.
Keep on running. All right. So this vampiric mist, seeing you, Swift Eye, is going to. It's going to move this way. Barrick, Swift Eye, make a perception check.
Okay.
Just watch me.
Okay. Watch me.
I don't like this.
So,
Uh-oh.
Swift Eye, you don't see it, unfortunately, obviously, because you're blind. But
Real sensitive.
I know, right? I'm trying here. But you can definitely hear it swirling, and you know where the water is, and you're a little caught off guard that whatever it is that's coming towards you seems to almost avoid the water completely, as if on purpose. This other's missed. Not seeing you. I gotta double check because I gotta remember what this guy actually sees in. Nope, doesn't see you. So he's gonna move that way.
I'm afraid to poop.
They're afraid of poop. Josh, that brings it to you around. You can command your minions and/or cast a spell.
I'm gonna command my minions.
All right, what do you want them to do? Currently, the only person you really see is Swift Eye.
So we're gonna move Vampiric Mist 2.
Sorry, your minions are these guys.
The Victor, the Ghoul, Victor 3.
All right, good. You want him to kind of charge as far as he can. He probably can make it.
Yeah, we're gonna go as close as we can to the edge of the water that we see.
Okay, so he can make it like there. Do you want him to
Yeah.
cross the water? It's probably about 5 feet deep, maybe. It's not very deep.
We're just gonna hang tight right there and
All right.
see what Swift Eye does next.
All right. You want to move the your other two?
We're gonna move Victor's 2. We're gonna move towards Valian. We're gonna go on the rocky path.
It can move that way, but it doesn't actually see her. She's currently invisible.
Okay, excellent.
And then you want to move the number one. Number one,
we're gonna move just above the water.
like there.
Right there, perfect.
Nice. So Barrick, you would see this. He doesn't, of course, see you, but you see these undead-like creatures. These blasphemous-like things seem to be encroaching and moving towards Swift-Eye.
Okay.
Excuse me. Victor himself seems to almost have this glee and glow about him. And smiles as his hands kind of contort in midair and seem to almost communicate with the ghouls themselves.
Friend or foe? Friend or foe? I don't like this.
Nuli is still flying, by the way.
Yep,
If you keep
yep.
sending him, all right.
Yep. Her.
Sorry, her.
Her.
Valoran, you're up. There's a ghoul in front of
And
you.
I heard this. And I heard some dude call himself whatever, Victor O'Leary.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run past the ghoul. Are there like cross streets or something I can see?
Yes, you would. As you kind of run past, you would see some things. You'd see some shit.
Yes. I love things.
That's what you would see.
Okay. Then
So
actually,
If you want
I'd like to
yeah,
run
yeah. You
here.
could definitely go there.
is that enough for me to see him?
Not Victor. Well, actually, from your angle, you would. You would kind of see Victor from there. Because bling. There you go.
Cool.
You're amongst. This is kind of a little street. There's some basic homes, little windows. There's a couple candlelights you can see lit. But other than that, it just seems to be a dusty street.
Oh man. I am going to ready in action if he like. Oh man, how would I decide if he's gonna attack or not?
Don't really just kill Josh. Just kill him.
just kill him. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool.
Go with your gut.
I'm also invisible. Well, no, she's not. I'm not an attacking kind of wizard. So,
Yuggin
no,
Age,
you know what?
Yuggin
I'm gonna chill there. I'm just gonna chill right there where I can see him.
I'm just saying, Valen.
you would see this guy though.
Once Korak gets there, all bets are off. He's an elf, and he's in the way. He's dead.
that is so true. Korak doesn't give two shits.
True. That is true.
But
Korak doesn't care. Korak doesn't give a shit.
Korak is the honey badger of the group.
Korak's trying.
He did. There was that one moment where he didn't cut off that guy's head.
He
So-
tries
Kind
so
of shrugged
hard.
and looked sorry. He looks sorry. That counts for something, right?
All right, Valoran, are you holding an action then?
I'm not even. Yeah, I'll say if I see him like drawing a weapon or acting like he's about to attack, I'll cast a spell at him.
All right, I will allow that. Barrick,
Don't act a fool. Okay.
you're up.
All right. Let me go back to the computer because I was getting the snack.
Oh my God, you want us to skip you? Korak's still
Nope,
climbing
nope,
over a
nope.
wall.
I'm here.
All right,
I'm here.
my bad.
I'm here. All right. I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 right here.
Boom.
I'm going to hit this sucker.
Yeah, there's a nasty looking ghoul in front of you.
I'm going to hit him with a nasty looking hammer in the face.
Is that the Smith's hammer?
Yeah. Hammer of the Forge.
Mm.
And I'm also... Okay, first I'm going to attack him. Ka-chow! One attack. Kabow!
Oh shit! Yeah.
And
Nice.
then I'm going to use my Divine Smite. Which is it?
Blowing your load early.
Yeah, blow them all.
Yeah, blow my load.
That's fine.
Gotta blow my load early. And I'm going to use a first level spell slot for 2d8 additional damage.
Mm.
Isn't it extra if it's undead?
It's radiant damage, so it's probably
Oh, probably not.
double or. What
At least
happens when
triple.
he's.
At least triple.
Yeah. I don't remember. Right here.
I don't
this first.
think undead are usually vulnerable to radiant.
Is that, and then 2d8 radiant damage. So an additional 11 damage.
So it took
Top of that.
21 altogether?
Yep.
Where you at, goal 1?
So
I need to add that to it.
Light take you, and I'm gonna hit it again. Cha!
If this
Shit.
is just some random dude that just happened to be like wandering by,
Random dude with abominations that
he sees people sneaking through the culvert, and he's
Raising.
like, "Hey guys, I'm Victor O'Leary. What are you doing?"
Hey, what's
And then
up?
we kill him.
attacking your unnatural things.
It's my territory.
Cha! And I gotta swing the hammer again. Fah!
Oh, that thing is dead, by the way.
Yeah. Now it is.
Are you hitting it
It's
a
better.
third time?
It's not
Oh,
dead until
did it die on the
until you
second one?
smash its
That
head.
was the third time.
So the first one you connect with, and there's an immediate
Okay.
like kaboom from radiant impact, and the second one you
Yeah.
swing, it lobs its head clean off, and it hits the nearby house. There's a deafening boom, and it kind
Then I'm
of
gonna
slides
say-
down.
I'm gonna say light take you after that happens, and then I'm going to stand right here with my additional 5 feet of movement,
Nice.
and that's the end of my turn.
That goal is. It's not gonna goal anymore. That's for sure.
Played
Cool.
croquet with his head.
Korak, you are on top of the gate itself. You can kind of see what's going on right now. Beric is definitely.
He's now visible.
Yeah, he's now visible. He kind of popped out of nowhere and then swung several times and decapitated a ghoul. On top where you're at, you're kind of on top. It's a shingled roof. It's not very steep. You feel like if you wanted to, you could actually continue to move this way, or you could jump down and kind of run over.
So I can pretty much see everything from my vantage.
You probably could see Beric. You wouldn't be able to see Swift Eye where she's at.
Okay. Yeah, let's head over here. And then see how far is it. I'll run over there and I'll pull out my bow and take a shot at Vampiric Mist 3.
Nice. Yeah, you can see that.
That's right, Korak's our professional vampire slayer.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Comes prepared.
Korok's our professional everything.
Uh-oh,
Korok's-
taking a lot
Korok's-
of ammo.
Good thing it comes back every day.
Oh, what is with this? I've been having so much trouble with the dice rolling outside of the box.
You're
Should,
so
like,
out of
bounce.
ammo.
It should bounce
There
off
it
the
is.
box. There we go.
Oh, that
okay.
hit.
So if you don't want it to take ammo, you can actually change it to be a thrown type weapon.
Oh, that's
Nope,
sweet.
I think that still does it. Never mind.
Oh well, it sounded really
that still
cool,
has
Andy.
ammo. Shit. I'm a liar.
Are you exploding it or are you just attacking?
Yeah,
it?
exploding it.
Nice. Did it roll the automatic extra damage?
Yeah, I think it. It should include the extra damage.
All right.
Oh, god damn. Did it hit me? Yep.
Yeah, it's a
What?
30-foot radius. Yeah, make a dexterity save.
Oh, is it a 30-foot radius?
Yeah, it's kind of like a mini fireball.
KKK.
There's this Valor, and you see this arrow streak out of the air, and there's a and it impacts this shadowy figure in front of you and explodes out. And you jump out of the way as you see it coming at you. Take 5 points of damage.
Right on. And a Constitution saving.
Yeah, and you jump to about there.
All right. So for my concentration, nope.
So
I'm
you
visible.
pop into existence. We'll see if Victor sees you. Korak, what else are you doing?
I'll shoot it again. This time now, since I can see Valorant, I will not do the explosion.
But the ghoul probably got hit, right? Ghoul 2?
You know what?
Oh,
The
yeah.
ghoul 2 would have gotten hit. Good call. I will make it.
I mean, if I'm taking damage, you ghoul better take damage.
It's the first one, so it definitely failed. So it took full damage. So ghoul 3 took a good chunk. So it took 11 points of damage. Forgot ghoul
Now
2
that
was
I'm
over
like
there.
5 feet closer, do I recognize this dude?
Make a perception check.
box. That one landed in the box.
Oh, you
There we
hit.
go. Okay.
Power just went out.
Ha.
Dumb.
All right. So use my second attack and shoot a non-explosive bolt at Vampiric Mist.
Nice. Good damage.
Yep. Nice. All right. What else are you
That's-
doing? You staying up there?
Yeah, I'll stay up.
Swift Eye, you're up. You see, sense a vampiric mist, and seems to be some sort of undead stench coming from that way.
No one's actually talked to this Victor guy yet. We're just attacking.
I'm
All he
just
did
attacking
was
him.
green himself.
I'm attacking
Yeah,
the mist, so
right,
I'm
right.
obviously aggressive. I'm restraining myself.
No. I just mean this guy Victor's like, who goes there? And we haven't said anything to him. We just attacked.
With the radio company!
There we go.
What's being thrown over there?
Korak is just
I'm
throwing dice
Just
off the
throwing
roof.
dice.
I'm testing the
Throwing dice
box.
when you should be throwing hands. I'm going to move to the corner and go back to back with Beric, and I'm going to shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna do it because I have it. I'm gonna do the Searing Arc Strike.
Oh, Hadouken.
Make my burning hands so my thumbs touch and I spread my hands out in a wide area, and I get to cast burning hands on the vampiric mist. The mist.
Nice.
Burning Hands, I think you can catch both of them because I think it's a 15-foot cube.
It is. How much is 15 feet? That's
Three,
just-
three by
that.
3. Yeah, you can
Yeah, you're
totally
good.
catch them both.
You can hit them both.
hit both the ghoul and
Yep.
the mist.
15-foot cube. You're gonna hit them both.
But yeah, gonna go for it. Is that not gonna be under my actions?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah, I was
is.
gonna say it's there.
Spend a key point.
Spend those key points.
Oop. Right?
You gotta throw them on them.
Right.
So, yeah, if you drag it over top, it'll force it. There you go.
Dope.
Vampiric Mist saved.
And cool.
He failed. So Ghoul should take full damage. And then, so he'll take 14. Is it half? Half as much. So the Ghoul took full. The Vampiric Mist took 7.
Nice.
Got it. I done added it
First-
to it.
First time we've seen Swift Eye do that, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you just got this. I
Yep.
think.
Oh, and Valorant missed it. Oh.
Oh, rookie move.
Did I miss anything cool, guys?
hey guys.
Do it again. Do it again. I blinked.
You doing anything else there?
No, I'm gonna stay on this side of the water. Gonna stay on this side of the water. Yeah. I have to
Alright.
actually spend 2 key points, so I need to spend another one.
Nice. Frederick is going to turn to you, Calliope, and say, "Well, now what do we do?" And he's gonna hold his turn and look at you.
Okay, I'm gonna jump up on the edge of the bed so I can watch all of the windows and doors, and I'm gonna ready my crossbow bolt
Okay.
to shoot if any bad guys come in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it might wear off. It could be back any second. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold an action to shoot if it comes back or if anything else comes in.
Nice. You said at the end of its turn it has to roll a save.
Yeah, I can make it roll again.
Do it.
Oh man, guys. If Victor is a bad guy, I am fucked.
Okay, it
Boom.
succeeds. So the spell ends. So, but it spent that turn dashing too. So it's spent 3 turns moving away from me. So it's going to take 3 full turns to get back if it's dashing.
Nice. All right. So it takes its turn doing some stuff that you can't see.
Well, that was the end of its turn. So it spent its turn running. And then it saved at the end.
Oh, okay. So it's even. We're just gonna move it there. All right. So then it's
Yeah.
So it's gonna take at
it's
least
so scared.
2 full turns. Got it. Miss 2 is going to spend its turn doing some shit. There we go. So Miss 2 fades away, and then before you stands a full-fledged fang-bared vampire. Boom. Miss 3 is going to try to get closer. Actually, no, it's going to see you now. So it's going to move closer to you. It's going to give you a hug, Valoran.
Yeah.
It's just going to give you a hug. It'll be fine.
It's cool.
So the form kind of swirls around you.
Okay, hold up.
But you saved them.
Oh, it's a Constitution save. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, you
I thought
saved.
that was
You
an
saved.
attack
Yeah,
roll. I was
yeah,
like,
you
attack of 8. I can shield that because I have my shield dummy sticker up.
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure you don't even. Nothing happens if you.
Oh, cool.
Fail. I'm on
Cool.
6A. Succeed. Yeah, you're good. There's now just a mist swirling around you. All right, Victor, you're up. You've got an elf appeared out from your right hand side. There's a paladin-like man near your front side, and he destroyed one of those ghouls that you have.
The alpha is being attacked by a vampiric mist. You forgot to mention that part, DM.
Sorry, there's a elf that's being swirling around a vampiric mist, which is.
Victor raged when he saw his ghoul get attacked.
Sure.
Victor was just wondering what was happening.
He's just hanging out.
Now he's gonna cast a spell
Uh,
to his
That's-
partner, Valian.
so I'm seeing you cast a spell.
Yep, he's about to cast a
Alright.
spell.
Cool. Counterspell.
Oh shit! What spell were you about to cast, Josh?
Shield touch.
Oh, chill touch. There it is. Yeah, it immediately. So as the energy kind of seeps out from your fingers, it starts reaching out, and then immediately dissipates, and your spell fails. And you almost sense from your right hand side there's a presence that almost pushes down your energies. You feel pretty confident that someone just canceled your shit out.
Oh no, you know it's her. You saw her cast the counterspell. Then she gives you the double birds.
Nice.
But you can still tell your minions to do things. I mean, if they were your minions, of course.
We're gonna move ghoul number 3 right up close to Barrick.
All right. So he's gonna kind of wade through the
Right
water.
on top.
Uh,
Wade in the water.
and he can attack if you want.
And we're gonna attack Barrick to get some revenge.
All right. So first, it's going to kind of slash at you, Barrick. That sadly is not here, which totally hits. So with these claws, he takes 12 points of damage, and then he reaches back. Nice. So he succeeded that. And then he attempts to bite Barrick, and the teeth kind of clang against his armor, that metal armor neckpiece that he had made. Yeah, so that ghoul attacked. Other ghoul is dead. And you've got ghoul number 2 that could run in, probably make it to Valoran, or at least in the houses.
We're gonna move into the houses and just hang out in there.
Nice. So it's just gonna come pounding through this doorway. We'll make a strength. Oh shit.
And see what happens next.
So Valoran, you see this ghoul kind of charge out from the shadows and smash through a nearby door, and then disappear within.
Right.
These guys already went. Newly by this point is outside of the inn itself. Put him over here. Her over here.
Can I do a perception check for her?
Yes, you can. It's a pretty quiet area. The inn itself is definitely quiet compared to its normal loud tomcat at the bar.
Yeah, so Noli's just going to keep flying around at windows randomly until it peeks in a window and sees Calliope, because that's
Nice.
all. That's all I think it would. I told it to find Calliope, and that's probably the best it could do.
So it's just gonna be. That's what owls make.
Hoot hoot.
All right, so Barrick and Swift Eye would notice this, and so would Korak. This vampire kind of swiftly climbs up the wall and then leaps off in midair and is going to try to use momentum to slash you, Swift Eye.
Wait, what happened to that mist over there?
What?
It seemed to have transformed into a vampire.
Shit.
So yeah, it jumps off the roof with lightning speed, slashing down at you. You take 6 points of damage, and then
Utter trash.
I gotta remember how these guys work. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then it's gonna slash you again. That time it missed. So the first time kind of slashes into your side, catching you off guard. At one moment it was a mist, and now it's a solidified humanoid shape that's kind of slashing at your ribs. But the second time your senses kick in and you dodge quickly out of the way. Valoran, you're up.
Cool. So I didn't do anything last turn. So in
Oh,
the
so
time
use
I've
your
had, no. That's not what I'm going for. I was holding my action to cast a spell at him.
Oh, that's right.
But I've also just been watching this Victor guy for a while. So can I roll like an insight or something to see how he's reacting to these vampires spawn?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Or how like what's going on with this guy? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So insightful.
Josh, would you say that you're laughing at this point?
I am laughing.
So he doesn't
I'm
seem
laughing, and I am shocked.
laughing and shocked.
Yeah, he's a little angered that his spell last time didn't work, but he's
Sure.
almost crazy in his howling laughter, as he seems to definitely be controlling these ghouls.
All right.
I give you the crazy eye.
Sure.
Yeah,
So he's
he looks at
crazy.
you. There's a good old crazy eye. Gives kind of points at it
Boy.
too.
All right, I would like to cast. Mhm. Bonus action, Misty Step.
Mm.
Second level spell. Never cast so many spells, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
Teleport
Nice.
30 feet to a position I can see as a bonus action. I can't cast another spell. But she's going to start pulling out a scroll case and say to Victor, shit. Not that.
You hear this elf go, "Oh shit."
Yeah, she stumbles on her words a little bit. That's in character. She says, "We have a friend to save and really important business here. If you're not our enemy, help us kill these vampires." And she's going to hold an action to see if he acts aggressively. I would like to cast a spell from the scroll. Also, again, if he is going to take action against us, she'll cast a spell from her scroll.
Make a perception check.
Sure. Or unless you want to give him a chance to reply right now, then I can just act.
Yeah, Josh, what do you want to reply?
Check.
I was originally going to help, but I can't look past Barrick attacking my goal and killing my number 2.
This cannot be the first time someone's killed one of your ghouls in a beautiful city of elves. This can't be the first time.
It is not. It hurts just the same.
She points at the vampire and says, "Bad undead. Stupid undead." She points at the ghoul. "Kill the bad undead." And she's going to cast Fireball from her spell scroll at Vampiric Mist 3.
Valoran, with your perception check, as he's talking, you notice that his teeth are pointed.
What?
He has 2 pointy teeth.
And he said he was going to help us? What? I'm going to say that she knows. I was already dragging my Fireball spell. But, so she's going to shoot the Fireball right past him. And she may regret a little bit that she doesn't include him in the Fireball blast. As soon as she realizes he also has fangs. But, she may not live to regret that. That's my action. Casting Fireball.
Nice.
Here it is.
So she pulls out a spell, a scroll. It's antique looking, and she starts reading from it, and the page immediately catches fire and disappears. And I think it takes half damage, though. From out of nowhere, a life-size human friar comes billowing out from her, right past you, and impacts the wall behind. The Vampiric Mist it kind of falls limp to the ground and almost seems to be a marionette as it collapses there, but a very fat friar comes billowing out of nowhere into existence.
And she's going to shout to her friends, "Don't stop attacking the stupid ghouls, whatever they are."
It's good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screaming
So
Fireball
it should have taken.
It looks like it did take half. It says
Did it?
half, yeah.
Oh yeah, it did. Okay, good.
It was a good roll, though.
That was a friggin' awesome roll. All right, Barrick is gonna wail on these guys.
I just yelled.
Is
he not gonna?
No, he's gonna hit. He's wailing. He's gonna.
Well, I just yelled, "Don't attack the ghouls."
Oh, you yelled, "Don't attack the ghouls."
Yeah, I just yelled that.
All right, he's gonna look a little confused and go running this way. And I'm gonna make him not attack that. There we go. All right, so he is going to. Oh, I never controlled Dane. He's gonna hit him twice with the hammer. Why is he dropping things? Oh, okay, yeah. So the first one's going to be a critical, second one's going to be... Alright, so first one, and second one's an auto-critical. Smash, hits the vampire in the side. When the hammer hits and strikes, the impact causes some bleeding, and it does not seem to stop. However, as he ran past ghoul number 3 is going to try to claw him and miss.
Did Barrick hit himself?
Well,
Looks like he did damage to Vampire Spawn and himself.
good.
He totally did.
That'll teach him. Let me do this.
That's hilarious.
There we go. How is he? Oh, okay. He did, in fact, select himself. All right, Korik, you're up.
I'm gonna try to finish off Vampire.
Yeah, its form is barely holding it together.
I figured out this box thing. It was unlocked, so my rolls could go past the edges of the box. So now it should be confined. There we go.
Nice.
That's better. Some damage. Whoop. Oh, that didn't. Weird. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's a magical weapon, right?
Yep.
Okay. So as it hits, it streams through the air, impacts the mist, and what you would imagine it would just simply go right through seems to impact immediately, as almost hitting a wall. And as the fire ignites, the vampiric mist kind of fades out of existence and disappears.
And then second attack, I'll target vampire spawn.
Hell yeah, Korak.
Attacking while out of ammo.
Who needs ammo?
And wow, something weird is going on.
One of them
These rolls are-
is bound to work.
These rolls are totally inside the box, and it's still not showing up.
Well, it won't let you do it while you're out of ammo, probably. So what you can do is maybe change your longbow to be not arranged and have it just be a regular weapon,
Okay.
like melee. And then you can change it to be dex under the little magnifying glass if you need to.
Yeah, because then it wouldn't actually think it's a... Yeah, I like that.
Right.
I like that. I like that plan. That's good.
That's probably the best solution.
I'll make a note. Korak's bow.
Can I give myself like 100 ammo?
Yeah, that'll work too. I mean, if you want to do it the easy way, I mean, fine.
Except for like sometime 20 sessions in the future.
You're gonna be like, shit.
Out of ammo.
Yeah, so you loose another arrow and it streams through the air and impacts. There's now an arrow that's kind of slightly on fire and sticking out of its side.
And then I'll jump down from the wall and move up.
Nice. Make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Yep. I mean, it is a 30-foot high wall.
Oh, I rolled a 14, but it didn't stick. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so you jump down. As you kind of impact, you go to do a 3-point landing. The ground is a little softer than you expect, but you still land. You don't take any damage. You just only make it to about there.
Okay.
All right, Switz, you're up.
Gonna hit this. How's that mist looking?
Well, it's now a solidified humanoid shape, and it's about... I mean, it's bleeding. It's got an arrow out its side and some hammer marks on his ribs.
Bleeds, we can kill it.
I'm gonna hit it.
I'm gonna hit it so good.
Gonna hit it with some radiant damage.
Nice, that hits.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Punch that guy.
It's really good that this thing didn't turn into a vampire right in front of you.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I'm gonna hit it one more time.
Aw.
Damn it.
So there's a boom, boom with radiant and ice damage kind of radiating off this thing. Your third attack, though, kind of missed. It kind of ducks out of the way slightly. Did you roll? Yeah, that damage is on there. Okay, good. Forgot it's now a spawn. Keep looking for a mist. All right, you doing anything else? You staying put?
No, same put. Gonna hit it some more.
All
Catch breath and hit it some more.
right, Frederick is going to help Calliope prepare. Calliope, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am. An action to shoot whatever comes in.
Pew pew pew. Okay, it's gonna make it to there. All right, Victor, you're up.
Feel conflicted. I sense the friendliness from Valian, but I still am having trouble looking past Barrick killing one of my goals. So what I'm gonna do is...
Wait, would it help if you saw a portrait of Valoran?
It would.
Where is it?
This might change everything.
Might change everything. Can I drag that? That work?
Do you need me to?
I don't know if I can share it.
I can. This might change everything. So there you go. There's Valoran.
Valen, I sense you're a friend, not a foe.
That's up to you, buddy.
What about the rest of your squad?
I got counter spells for days. Let's talk and kill the vampire, man.
Victor's feeling very conflicted, but
she's real mean.
From over here, you hear this. Actually, from this guy, you hear this. Victor, stick to the plan.
Oh boy.
Victor immediately snaps back, uses Misty Step to move towards the vampire spawn.
So you could get like bling. Do you want to command your guys?
I'm gonna move my goal down towards Valiant in the water.
Okay.
So I still sense.
Swift Eye, you can attack it if you want as it moves away from you.
I'm gonna hit it. Gonna hit the vampire spawn.
No. Goal number 3. Goal.
Where's
Victor.
goal number 3? Where did he
number
go?
3.
Where did he go?
He's down. He's down below you. He's that way.
Oh, see, that's what.
Oh yeah.
Hit it. Can't run from me.
This poor Ghoul.
I find you.
Right in the back. There's a
Showed him
definite
the knife.
crack. And a radiant damage expands from his back. You definitely broke several of his spine. He's now kind of walking strangely through the water. Yeah, that's good. You have one more Ghoul. He's currently in this house. Alright, so you're going to leave him there. Alright, so he's just hanging out.
I have a theory.
Alright, these ghouls. Newly, make a perception check.
You got it. It's +3. I'm just going to roll a d20.
Yeah, it took her kind of last turn, but this turn she kind of notices some barricaded windows, and kind of appears outside of this one.
Okay. She starts. There's a tapping at the window. Tap 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 tap.
I shoot it.
Wow. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I don't really shoot it.
Oh darn. I mean, you were holding your action, so if you wanted, you could either open up the window or keep holding your action.
I mean, I recognize it as Newly, right?
I mean, it's dark, but how many owls that are slightly blue have you seen before?
All right, I'll flip open the window.
Yeah.
Really just lands on your shoulder.
As it kind of swings, flies through, the tambourine that you've kind of stringed up to that window kind of. But yeah, it flies through.
Okay.
Nice.
Vampire Spawn is now really angry with Swift Eye, and he is going to attempt to claw. Oh, he's gonna miss. He's gonna do it again. That one hit.
Did the ghoul hit me?
Did the what? With the who?
Did the ghoul hit me?
I don't. Oh, yeah, the ghoul could actually hit. I'm sorry. My bad, Josh. I'm failing you.
I forgive you.
It hits and does some damage. Boom.
Ow. I forgot. I have a shield.
Okay. Yeah. So it swings with its teeth and bites you. Sorry,
Gone. My shield's gone.
multitasking.
My shield's gone.
Yeah, so Ghoul kind of clamps down. It kind of staggered towards you, kind of bites you in your side because its back is pretty broken. I was wrong with that question, Josh. They're actually those. There. So totally worth it either way. All right. But Vampire is going to try to attack again. Attack! Damn. It is angry faced. All right. That is sadly the vampire's turn. I mean, that's the vampire's turn.
Mm-hmm. Valorant's gonna shout, point at the vampire spawn, and say, "I think this dude Victor O'Leary's being mind controlled." Making assumptions. I'm gonna read another thing from the spell, the scroll
Oh my
aid.
god, yes.
I've never done this. I would like to start lisping through fold person for the vampire spawn.
Oh man,
Right,
do it.
I'm gonna make it happen. Come on. Fuck.
Ah.
All right. I
Damn.
don't think anything happens, does it?
Nope. So you read the page and it immediately burns out of your hand, burning another spell scroll. The vampire kind of looks in your direction, but nothing seems to happen.
All right. And so that was that. Do I have any bonus actions? I gotta have a bonus action. No, I'm running out of second level spells. I'm just gonna chill. I'm good.
Okay. Barrick is making sure that he's not attacking himself. And does he have to do Channel Divinity while he's attacking?
No, it's an action.
Okay.
Instead of attacking, he can take it as an action.
What's his? Is that his smite spell? I can tell I haven't played a paladin forever.
His smite is if he hits, he can spend a spell slot to deal extra radiant damage.
That's
It's
right.
after he hits.
All right, so he's gonna try to hit. Let's start there.
Right.
Yeah. So now I
think
want.
it's like 2d8 radiant damage for a first level slot.
So he's gonna spend a first. He's gonna do that, and it would be the normal damage plus 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
So he does 12 points, and then he's gonna roll 2d8. Where the hell's my d8s at? Oh, there it is. So, initial 13 points. Okay. With that, it kind of clamps down on his side, and there's a burst of radiant energy as he swings again. Hitting again. Oh yeah, and with that, he strikes at it as the burst of energy is still kind of fading in the air. He strikes it again, and with that, it bursts out into a darkened, shadowy mist. But as the hammer's kind of swinging through the air, it dissipates the cloud, and nothing seems to remain. Boom. Korak, you're up.
Korak, so the ghoul is attacking Valoran.
Yep.
Ghoul 3, okay. Korak will shout to Valoran. So is it okay to go ahead?
She shrugs. She looks like she's watching Victor. She doesn't really know.
Korak will shrug too, and then he'll charge at Victor.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, all the elves that Korak have killed.
What's another elf? All right. Let's see. Do I want to use my
Persuasion.
No, I'm deciding how hard I should try to hit Victor. Let's go with the softie. And miss.
Nice.
So as
That's
you're
very
swinging,
soft.
Victor kind of throws up a hand and catches the blade midair and kind of pushes it off.
All right, that's not all I got.
As he says to Victor, "There it is."
There we go. Oh, it didn't. It's not sticking. I gotta look into that.
That time, as your arms are kind of pushing back the blade with the lightning speed, it slashes down, coming past your armor and cutting pretty deeply into your flesh.
That's it for my turn.
It did not feel good. Swift-Eye, you're up.
I don't have anything specifically for this, but I would like to backflip over the water.
Make an acrobatics check. Let's just start there. Oh yeah, you
Okay.
very nimbly.
See, I do this so good, so good. I'd like to attempt to grapple Victor.
Nice.
I don't have anything specifically like trained for that, but I want to just
roll
I just
an
wanna,
attack.
I want to hold him down.
Roll an attack. Let's see what happens.
Like an unarmed strike.
Yeah, just don't roll your damage. Roll your attack. Yeah. So you try to like bear hug him, and he very nimbly kind of just dodges out of the way. He almost seems to not try very much. I'll say you could try one more time.
Can I change up my technique? I'm just gonna knock him out at the feet with my javelin.
Yeah, you can try
But watch out with that javelin.
that. She's only blind. It's fine. Yeah, that hits. So you're trying to like swipe him down, knock out his knees.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I could have done that with the quarterstaff. Yeah, knees.
All right.
Just went for the straight javelin.
Roll a strength check, and Victor, under your main tab, on the right-hand side where it says saves, double-click on Con, and roll a Constitution save. We're gonna see which one's higher.
Ooh, good roll.
Oh, yeah. There's a moment where you almost steady yourself, and then whoosh, your feet go out from underneath you, and you are now currently knocked prone.
That's awesome. Good job, Claire.
I'm learning not to kill.
I like how like Valorant, who's the biggest dick in the group, somehow I managed to be like the pacifist.
Frederick's still holding. Calliope, your turn.
So having seen Valoran interact with Newly, like, will Newly understand me if I talk? Do I think that is the case?
I don't think you've seen Valoran or Harm talk to Newly much. You know that Valoran can look through Newly's eyes and see and hear what it sees and hears.
Make a intelligence.
You've seen her do that.
Make an intelligence check. There we go. Whew, that was tough.
I'm so smart.
Yep, you feel very confident that if you spoke to it, Valoran would both see and hear you.
Only if I'm actually doing that at the moment.
Right, which means
only if she's doing that at the moment.
Right.
And there doesn't seem to be a way to tell that for sure.
Yeah, but she's definitely doing that right now, though.
Probably.
Definitely
Maybe.
not. I mean, she's definitely not involved in combat.
Yeah, F it. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep holding my action to shoot something, because eventually it's gonna come back, I'm assuming, or others will show up. So I'm just gonna hold my action with my crossbow to shoot any bad guys that come in. So keeping an eye on all the doors and windows.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's gonna work, but she's gonna try to talk to Newly. She's gonna she's gonna say, Newly, you gotta sit still. You're freaking out itsy bit. How far away are they? Are they on their way? That's it. She tries to talk to the owl.
The owl just kind of looks at you.
Yep. All right. She holds her action to shoot.
That is going to appear in your room.
Shoot it.
All right. Yeah. Roll. So is Frederick, actually.
Oh, is it really that close? Fuck.
Yeah, it used all its movement to get back.
But I mean, it's like 5 feet away from me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, that's fine. I'm going to shoot her anyways. So I get what, disadvantage?
Yes.
Fuck. All right. This is bullshit.
It's probably fine. It's cool.
Will it automatically give me disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Not
love that.
Not great.
So you shoot instinctively as it kind of, materializes underneath the door and in front of you, but it still catches you off guard. But Frederick, hearing this, and then the bolt sticking into the door, smashes into the side of the vampiric mist with his weapon.
Okay.
And all right, Victor, you're up. Victor O'Leary.
All right, Victor is going to cast. Victor once again is back to feeling threatened, so he's gonna cast Create Undead.
Nice.
Counterspell.
What level is your counterspell again? It's what, 3?
Yeah, 3rd or less.
What if it's more?
I have to make a roll.
Make a roll.
All right. I've never done this before. I just got this spell, Josh. I'm sorry you have to be on the shit end of this spell.
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, because it's an annoying spell.
It's been a long time coming. He's needed counterspell a very
Nice.
long time.
Yeah. Spell is specifically intended to annoy DMs. All right, DC is 10 plus the spell's level, and it's a straight up intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah. So intelligence. Oh boy,
No,
not great.
no, it still casts.
And I'm out.
So hold on 2 seconds while the DM plays some DM magic.
DM magic.
2, 3. Okay. Oh, why are all these? These are 0, 0, 0. Okay. I'm gonna dump them here for a moment, and then you tell me where they need to go, because they are gonna kind of burrow up out of the ground. And you know what? They're just gonna surround you. That's what they're gonna do. All right. So they instinctively kind of burrow up out of the ground. And surround you, almost protecting you. Since they kind of appeared this round, they won't have an attack, but you are now kind of somewhat protected. You can move if you want. Just know that if you move out of someone's space, it will they can attack you.
I'm gonna stay put, but I'm gonna move my ghoul that's inside the house, and we're gonna bring him out.
Nice. Where do you want to bring him to?
We're gonna bring him out next to Korak.
So there's
If he can go.
there's a and it busts out of a window, and Korak with lightning speed. Good night, buddy. With lightning speed jumps towards you and is going to try to slash. Hitting.
Oh shit! They're still
Leon.
attacking us. Ugh.
Good night, buddy. Oh, you succeeded. That's so. I mean, good for you.
See you in the morning.
So good when you fail though. It's gonna slash again, and that time missed. And I gotta make sure I'm swinging enough with these guys. I am. Okay. So Ghoul 3, having busted out of the window, you hear a scream in the night, and then he comes running up and slashes at you. All of these guys have to wait one more turn. All right.
Does Victor say anything?
Yeah, Victor, what are you saying?
I am here to destroy you all now.
All right, there you go.
It's out in the open. Nuli's up. Do you want her to?
Been attacked enough.
All right.
He was confused. Now he's here. He's ready.
All right.
But yeah, you can use Nuli as you normally would now. She's in the room.
I mean, she doesn't do much. Okay, so she will.
Try to distract.
I could. I'm guessing I'm not within 100 feet of the inn, huh?
Oh, no.
Okay. Then Newly's going to use that help action to help Calliope on her next. No, help Frederick on his next attack roll against the mist.
Nice.
He has advantage on his next attack roll.
Valoran, you are up. There is
Yeah.
a ghoul right in front of you and several others that seem to have burrowed out of the ground.
Cool.
Fireball right in the middle.
I can't do it.
Oh.
I'm out. Oh boy. So I don't have very good options. So I'm going to cast.
Should get another beer.
Get a beer.
Get a beer, damn it.
All right, so she's going to cast. I think she's just going to cast Thunderwave on this one next to us. To her. Yeah. So it's pushed. And that's not how damage works, Andy. Here we go.
Oh, snap.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah, what's it look like? Because you just destroyed that guy.
She says, "God damn it, Victor," and claps her hands together, and the shockwave goes out and just blows this ghoul to pieces.
Yeah, there is pieces of ghoul everywhere.
And you know what? As a bonus action, I'm going to use my Ring of Spell Storing that I've never used, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary from my ring. So that is on me. So, good.
Barrick, seeing these new things come out of the ground, is going to swipe twice at them. First one hits. Second one hits. Excellent. Alright, Korak, you're up. You are surrounded by ghouls.
Alright. Well, I know what the source of the ghouls is, so I'm just going to hack at Victor.
Oh no, Victor.
Is he prone right now?
At this point?
He is prone right now, yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Victor. He goes to get beer, he's going to come back dead. Oh.
Jeez.
Second attack.
Oh no.
Oh, maximum damage! Oh, that's epic. Alright, so, what's your sword? Okay, good. So as you slash down at him, the first one kind of connects, and he lets out a screech. As the second one connects, his body dissipates, and in his place is a mist.
Oh. Can probably run. That's true. When you kill vampires, they turn into mist. He doesn't leave behind like loot, does he?
Nope.
Pile of loot.
No pile of loot.
Maybe a spell book.
No spell book.
Damn it! Ooh, teeth.
No teeth. Nothing seems to be on the ground, and you can't even see from there.
Actually, I definitely want vampire teeth at some point in my life.
You should definitely start collecting teeth, Swift Eye.
Yes, like a teeth necklace from every place we go.
Swift-Eye, you are up. Welcome back. Oh, did you get up? Josh, what have you done? Swift-Eye, you're up. I'm sorry.
Are the ghouls still up?
What is
Yep.
happening? Are they attacking?
They seem to have not changed.
It was a good thought.
I'm just gonna hit the ghoul that's closest to me in the face.
Nice.
Just with some cold, hard fists.
Oh, that was a cold one. Kind of gives a. Yeah, it does.
And a 1. And a 2.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
And
Smack.
And another one.
Are you still pummeling the same ghoul?
Yes.
Yep. So the first one hits. The second one knocks a big chunk off. It starts to come to the ground. It's clearly Barrick can tell. It's no longer amongst the living. But Swift-Eye continues to pummel it to pieces. There's now parts of the body on the ground as she just continues to 1, 2, 1. Yeah. There's pieces of ghoul number 6 just laying on the ground now.
Is there a tooth
There
on the
are
ground?
pieces of things, yes.
Swift-Eye's gonna feel on the ground and try to find a tooth.
Oh my god, make a
As a bonus
make an
action.
investigation.
Oh, I'm really bad at investigation.
Oh yeah, no, very quickly
Hey.
you find what's left of its face, and you very easily can dislodge 2 teeth.
2 teeth!
You now have 2
I'll put those-
ghoul teeth.
Put those in my pocket. That's like it's like
Wow.
currency.
Wow. Oh man, Josh. Victor may have been struck down by Korak, and you reverted to your mist form. That is what you missed on your turn. You may have been struck down by Korak. You were knocked
Nice.
prone. It was bad. Swift, are you doing anything else after you collect some teeth? I mean, you can move if you want. The ghoul behind you is dead.
I'll move back to.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just stand where the ghoul bits are.
Ghoul bits. Got it. Okay, Victor. She moved out of your space. If you wanted, you could. Actually, hold on. I gotta remember. I don't think Mists actually have an attack. They do not. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I didn't make a mistake. Frederick, when his turn, is gonna wail at this vampire. Did you say you gave him advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, on his first attack.
Advantage. Nice. Yeah, he hits. Partially resisted. Oh, because he doesn't have a magic sword.
Mm-hmm.
That is his turn.
All right.
Clap
I'm
your.
going to jump onto this bed
I love you too.
just so I'm back in the corner.
So just so you remember, that bed is currently in front of the door. You're currently just standing on the floor.
Right, all the beds are shut.
Oh, yeah. I just want to move back so I can shoot it without having disadvantage. So, I mean, I don't care if I'm on the
Yeah,
I just wanna be-
You could
Santino,
you
so.
could probably get in. I would say you can kind of hug the corner.
All right.
You're-
So yeah,
you're now-
I jump
yeah.
back away from it, provoking an attack about probably.
No, surprisingly, it does not.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to shoot it.
Pew!
Doesn't take an attack
Oh.
of op.
Yeah, you can, Calliope. I'll allow you to make a perception check along with Swift-Eye.
Okay. This is my silver crossbow bolt.
Oh yeah, it is. Pew!
Perception check, you say? All right.
Yep.
18.
Yeah, you would notice that you having fought these things before, you've noticed that they don't, in this form, they don't seem to actually attack. They seem to basically try to leech onto people.
Okay. All right. For my, Frederick hasn't used his inspiration, right? He still has his D8.
He has not. No, that's a good point.
Okay. All right. So I'm not going to inspire him for my bonus action. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Misty Vampire, Victor, you're up. Unfortunately, in this form, you can't do magic. You would know, and no one else would know this, but there you go. In fact, wait, I can just do this. You know that if you die in this form,
then what?
Nothing. We just learned that we could both mute, and that made more sense. So what are you doing?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wink at Valian as I fly away.
Korak, you can attempt to attack him if you'd want.
Sure, let's do it.
Counterspell. Just kidding.
Oh,
I don't have any more. I don't have any more of those. I counterspell your flying.
That would have been amazing.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh, Jesus, what just happened? Oh, you critical the first time, though.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the first one's definitely critical. Chris, when you roll, hold shift and attack. Like, hold shift and then do your damage, it'll roll the critical.
Okay. Shit.
Jesus. What kind of blade do you have?
Great sword +1. Magic.
Magic. Oh, and you're okay, yeah, it says dying, but it's not actually dying.
Oh yeah, that's for Victor O'Leary.
Oh, and I removed him, so yeah. Poor Victor's just
wounded.
All right. Yeah, no, it definitely hit. Josh, you can move, and you have a fly speed, so you can kind of go in 3 dimensions. So, you could basically fly away that way.
We're gonna fly far away and see you guys again.
There's almost seems
We're
to
gonna
be
leave
a
our
laughing.
ghouls back to attack as I leave.
Yeah, you. Speaking of which, it's now their turn. So, what do you wanna have them do?
I want to attack Kurik
Okay.
with all my ghouls.
What's up, bitches?
All right. So, goal number 4 is going to attempt to swipe at you. Oh yeah, he hits. Oh yeah, you've got hit points. It's fine. All right, so you've got to roll.
I can.
Damn! Stop succeeding that. It's gonna attack again. Damn. All right, so that ghoul attacked multiple times. This one is going to turn around. And this one's going to try to bite you.
I'ma bite you.
Hey. As ghoul number 4 is kind of swiping at you, and your focus is kind of turned, ghoul number 5 kind of bites into your side. It did not feel good. And then ghoul number 2 is going to try to swipe at you, hitting. Jesus. God damn it. Yeah, so there's just a volley. You guys see Korak just taking some pretty good damage from all of these ghouls.
Total dweeb. I forgot that I can be guarding people's soaking damage on other people now with my Abjure shield. Oh, it's fine. We'll do it next time.
It's fine. He's only down, almost all his hit points. It's cool.
I thought that counts.
It's cool.
Tanking all these ghouls.
I'll have to make another post-it for my.
I mean,
For my
Korak,
screen.
it looks real badass. You're just surrounded by ghouls, and you're just taking it left and right. One actually bit you, so that happened. Calliope,
Yep.
you are going to notice that you start hearing a pounding from the other side of the door.
Okay.
It's Longcat.
Tom. His name's Tom.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
He's not. He pays me. We have a deal.
Totally a jerk.
Yeah, so there's a pounding coming from the other side of the door, and
Is anyone like yelling or anything? Or
nope, just seems to be a pounding, yeah, the door seems to be coming in slightly.
oh crap. Okay.
The
The bed's in front of it, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't open too much, but you definitely notice that the door itself kind of swung in slightly.
Okay.
And this vampiric mist is going to move on to Frederick because you left him all alone. And oh God, Frederick.
He can use his bardic inspiration.
Oh well, let's try. What is it? A D8?
D8.
I think it'll succeed.
11.
11.
It's a DC. Nah, he still failed.
Okay.
But yeah, that was.
Oh,
that was
he
a
only
good
rolled
attempt.
He only rolled a 4. Oh.
No, it was a good thought. He thought of
All right.
you as he's kind
Uh-huh.
of being, kind of eaten alive.
All right.
He thought of you.
Well, how's he looking?
Da.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. His
Okay.
max hit points lowered, but I don't want to screw with it because I'll forget.
Yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
All right. Yeah, that would, I believe, go to your turn, right? Yeah. Did I skip you, Calliope? Did you go that turn?
Yeah, I think so. Cause I shot.
Okay, good. Then I am at the right.
Yeah, because the mist
form.
goes after us,
Um.
and you're the other mist to go first. So yeah.
So Victor, you continue to move on your turn. Okay. And now it's your ghoul's turn. You want to keep him attacking?
Yeah, keep attacking, and we're just gonna keep going far, far, far away.
Yeah, you just want to keep pounding on Korak?
Keep killing Korak.
Oh, Korak. All right. So ghoul number 4 is going to attempt to.
I didn't get a turn.
Did I skip you? I knew I skipped someone.
I mean, this is. Yeah. Something happened. Because the ghouls all attack.
Oh yeah, because last time I winked at Valiant, and then
Yeah.
I ran away, and then you never had a turn. Yeah, you're right.
Well, then that makes
Well.
sense. There we go.
Well.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
It's all good.
It's your turn.
None
None of that happened.
like Valorant was like about ready to like give Korak the thumbs up and leave him alone with the ghouls, but like he's looking pretty hurt. So
Yeah, there's
I think I'm gonna.
probably the most you've seen him bleed in a long time, or maybe ever.
Yeah, it might be ever.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm like real bad on spells. So she's going to cast Magic Rizzle, and she's going to shoot. I think she's going to do. Yeah, this guy. All at this guy. One at a time.
Keep bringing him down.
And 3 Rizzles.
Mm.
So
Very
those
delicious.
3, that breaks her Sanctuary spell.
Mm.
Crap.
Delicious smelling meats kind of fly out from a point in front of her and wail at that ghoul.
And you know what? She's gonna run up here and just like shove, get real annoying with the Ghoul 5. Like, hey, pick up someone your own size. Push him a little bit. That's it.
Right.
My turn.
Let me look at something real quick, because I feel like Dane would do this. Oh, I can't remember the own shit I built. Ah, here we go. Korak is gonna step kind of around. No, he can see everyone from there. He's gonna step right where he is. And he's gonna say, "Enough of this. We have a friend we must save." And he is going to two spell slots, and with that, in an instant, from his chest bursts forth the Shard of the Sun, and he is going to shoot two beams of solar light at those guys, and they are vulnerable to it, so holy shit. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. So he's gonna hit that with Ghoul 2 and Ghoul 4. Oh shit. Alright. So from his chest bursts this bright light. You almost have to kind of avert your gaze, but you don't, because it's beautiful. And as it impacts, it burns through. There's this, and then as the light fades, there is nothing but ash on the ground where two ghouls once stood. And that is his turn. And as the light kind of fades, he kind of doubles over. He's breathing heavy now. There's sweat kind of billowing on his brow, and you can tell that took a lot out of him. Korak, you're up.
Korak's gonna shout up into the air where the mist went. "Come back, you coward! Face me!" And then he'll swing at the last ghoul.
This poor ghoul. This poor ghoul.
Action surge.
What?
Apparently you
What?
rolled 3 times.
I've been rolling so many times.
Oh,
Is it like prone or something?
I mean, the first 2 hit, so your 2 attacks hit.
Okay.
Why it rolled 3 times? I don't. You're just overzealous. That's all. You're so
I
excited to
guess.
attack him. Come after me, bro. Oh,
There
yeah, yeah. What's it look like?
He just takes one swing, kind of hits like between the neck and the shoulder of it, and then pulls a sword out and does a second swing and just finishes slicing him through.
Valoran, you catch as the ghoul itself kind of almost in shock as the second hit slices down his abdomen, and he kind of just slides off in half.
Gross.
Yeah. Look real sweet. Ding. With that, Swift Eye. There doesn't seem to be any immediate danger, other than you're not sure what's going on with your friend Calliope or Frederick.
Can I sense them all around the area?
Not since they have departed. You haven't either smelled them or felt their presence.
I'm going to grab Barrick's shoulder and shake him very quickly and go, Quick, we must find Calliope and Frederick.
That's what I was saying.
I'm gonna push him forward. Lead!
Do you want to dash? So you can run. So essentially doubling your speed.
I just don't know which direction.
So you can wait for Barrick. That's fine. So
I'll
once
wait for
Barrick's
someone
turn,
else to take the
you'll
lead.
run. Someone
Don't
show
let
me.
the blind leading the blind.
So I'm going to pull the coconuts of haste out of the Book of Holding and toss them to Barrick.
Nice.
So I don't know why you didn't have these the whole time.
Thank you, my friend. And he will catch them.
All right, cool. So they're. Can I try?
Frederick is going to. He's going to attack.
I'll start riding.
Oh man, Frederick, what are you doing? Calliope, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot the mist again.
Shoot it.
Calliope sucks tonight. And then I'm gonna. So the door's still getting pounded on.
Yep.
But no like voices or anything.
Nope, just seems to be a constant pounding, and it's slowly kind of inching forward.
All right, she's gonna say, sorry, we're sleeping. Come back tomorrow. And then she is gonna use her bonus action to give another bardic inspiration to Frederick. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Let's do another roll. Yeah, the door continues to get pounded on, but it doesn't seem to move anymore. Victor, you are still, at this point, you're flying well outside the city. You've made some pretty good distance. You feel relatively safe at this point.
I'm gonna bunker down in the next city and stay put.
So you are just going to continue on. Awesome. This mist is going to attempt to constrict Frederick again.
It's fine. We'll be fine.
Damn. You guys are rolling sweet. This mist doesn't actually exist. Where is this mist hiding? Let's just delete that guy. You don't exist. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it automatically rolled death saves. That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Newly, you doing anything?
She'll assist Frederick again.
Alright. Valoran, I'm assuming that you guys will get together and spend your move to kind of run towards the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, you've probably covered a good 100 grounds as you've... Actually, you're using the coconuts. You're probably about halfway to the end now. So I will. Okay, so Frederick's back up. He's going to use his newfound inspiration. I mean his advantage. He's going to try to attack. I said attack. Hits there. The mist is barely holding it together. Calliope, you're up. The pounding is still growing stronger.
Okay. Can I like see?
Yeah, make a perception check. Because kind of as the pounds hit, the door seems to kind of budge open a little bit. Yeah, you can see a hooded figure in the hallway.
Shit.
It seems to mirror one of the hooded figures that you saw. Oh shit! I just deleted it at the bar earlier that had left, and he continues to seem to pound at the door.
All right. Then I'm going to. I'm gonna. Is the door opening enough for me to shoot through it?
You could probably try to time it right. As it pounds, the door kind of bursts open enough. You could attempt. You'll have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot through the door at him.
Yep, roll it with disadvantage. So as you kind of wait, you start listening to the sound of the pounding, and you start to hum a little tune, and you get a little distracted, and you think, oh, this could be really good lyrics for the Radiant Company, and ping! And it shoots off, and there's now 2 arrows kind of sticking in the wall right here, where the last one hit.
I just yell, that was a warning shot. Get out of here before the next one goes up your ass. No, Frederick still has a bardic inspiration, so that's it.
Nice. More continued pounding. Wow, he is not the strongest. Okay. This mist is once again going to try to constrict. Man. All right. By this point, you guys have made it to the entrance of the inn itself. The inn is relatively quiet. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Even Tomcat, who always seems to be in that same spot, talking to that gentleman, doesn't seem to be there. And you continue to kind of run up the stairs. Who's leading this party wagon?
I'm gonna let Barrick lead because I'm a little worse for wear.
I'm leading.
Speaking of which, Barrick would have. He would have laid on some hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 20 hit points back. So as you're kind of galloping down the hallway, he sees how rough you are, and he kind of reaches out, since he is the one kind of riding side saddle as Valorant kind of claps beside him, reaches out and heals you. Be safe, my friend. Now let's put some people on the board. We'll leave Barrick, Calliope. Swift Eye. There we go. All right. Valorant, your turn. You're at the top of the floor.
How fast am I moving with these?
You're galloping, so you could probably. You can't actually see the spawn, but you could make it there.
Here?
You are. Yeah, you're currently hearing like a pounding.
Yeah.
So you could gallop up beside him, and I would say Barrick would follow wherever you go.
She's going to say, "Hey, dickwad," and cast levitate on him. One of these days, man. One of these days, it's going to work. So, Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
Wow. Are you forcing it?
Yep.
All right.
No, I can't actually. I don't have it on my.
You said
I
Constitution?
don't have a button. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Alright, so he, the vampire spawn, immediately rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. Just 10 minutes concentration. They can only move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object, such as walls or surfaces within reach. And I can increase. So really, it's just like up against the ceiling right now.
Nice.
So unless it has a climb speed, it's going to be moving pretty slow.
Nice. So it starts to kind of levitate, and you notice it's kind of a little lopsided for a moment, and as it kind of flies upwards. It slowly rotates, and then you hear a distinctive like crunch as its hands kind of grip into the ceiling, and it's currently hanging upside down, looking at you.
All right.
Smiling.
You do hear "Hey Dickwad" from the hallway, Calliope.
Yeah, and the pounding has stopped.
She just she just kind of smiles at him, give him a single bird, and backs up around the corner. Wait, what's Barrick doing there?
He came with you.
Oh, okay. I thought he had his own coconuts.
So it was the
doesn't
only way
matter.
he could heal.
Doesn't matter.
He gave them
That's
to Korak.
all good.
Korak is coconutting.
All good. Yeah, so she just gives him the single bird and goes around the corner.
Yeah, Barrick would not wait. 10, 15, 20, he would have to charge.
I want to know more about
Man.
Victor O'Leary.
Mm,
I feel like he has a story.
it was not to be today. 5, 10, 15, 20. He almost talked to you guys, and he started killing his ghouls.
He did say his name.
He did. Korak, you're up. If you're still coconutting, you could make it to pretty much where Valoran was.
All right. Is that just a move, or is that everything?
No, I kind of played it as your coconuts were ending on your move, so you could still take an action. And currently there's a vampire-like creature clinging to the ceiling upside down.
All right, I'll shoot the vampire-like creature with my bow.
Are you exploding it?
No, because I'll hit Frederick.
Darn.
And who knows? You know, there's probably some people inside that.
Nice. Hits into the side. Two arrows shoot past, clinging into his side. They're slightly burning, and then blink out of existence. Return to your bolt case.
That's it for me.
All right, Swift Eye. You would have gone around here-ish.
May I have the map? I closed it out.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, there you go.
Again. Thank you.
You smell a great evil in front of you.
I almost forgot to shower. I'm just gonna have to yeet all the way over top of Barrick. Gonna jump over top of him. And I want to slap down on this vampire spawn with my quarterstaff.
Nice. Make a acrobatics check.
I always gotta razzle and dazzle.
That's what you do, and you're good at it.
That's why.
You roll your attack with advantage for your quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. I still missed.
Oh,
You rolled a disadvantage.
Oh yeah. What did you drop? You dropped an 11.
I did. I pressed.
Oh,
the
you would have hit.
disadvantage button.
You would have hit. So roll your damage.
Should I just roll regular damage?
Yeah. So Swift Eye leaps over Barrick, does a tumble, kind of rolls, and then jumps up in the air, and with her momentum pulls down her quarterstaff and smacks this vampire in the face, dealing 8 damage.
Sweet.
Then I'm gonna
Technically
punch him
4.
with the cold.
Nice. Nice. Landing on your feet, you push back up and punch it in the ribs, landing a deafening crack.
Remember, this thing's on the ceiling.
And and a hit. So, is that all your attacks? You have another one. How many attacks do you got? 3?
3 now.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit it with radiant damage.
Yep.
Oof.
So the movement kind of slows. You did very well, kind of hurdling a couple of people, but the second time you attempt to jump up and try to punch it in its side, you just didn't have the energy anymore. Still a good turn. Frederick. He is going to... Yeah, let's just do that. We're going to cast Magic Missile on this guy. Magic Missile!
Best be attack in darkness.
Oh, shit. So he releases one of his magic bolts and immediately drops the mist, and it dissipates with a...
Nice.
Having seen what Calliope was shooting at, is going to move and then loose his other 2 bolts. Yeah, that guy. Damage. And he's going to say, I agree, we were sleeping. Calliope, you're up.
Can I see the vampire on the ceiling?
At this point, the door is kind of opened up, probably a good 5 to 6 inches, and you can see it. You might have disadvantage with the angle you're at, and Frederick being in your way.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm not gonna shoot it. So it's a save. So I should, as long as I can see it, it's fine. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. So I'll make it roll its save. It succeeded. So it only takes half damage, and it doesn't run from me. Yeah, and it takes half of that. Okay.
Nice. Oh, wow, that is some crazy ass damage. What level spell is that?
I'm rolling. It's level 1, and it only takes half of that.
Shit. Maximum damage. You do anything else?
Psychic damage. No, because he still has Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna move up a little bit behind him so I can see like what's going on in the hallway. But that's it.
Nice. All right. The vampire is going to use his claw and throw itself down onto Swift Eye. And he's going to attempt
Swift Eye, no!
to claw,
No!
claw, and then...
No!
Where's my moves? Here we go.
That was a good game, guys.
Make a DC Dexterity save. Yeah, won't let me roll it on you.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you succeed. So the first one misses, but the second one you can tell he's attempting to try to grapple you, and just fails horribly. So you don't actually take any damage. And he's now floating kind of in front of you. Nully's up. Oh, he's gonna look at you, Swift Eye, and say, Miravas sends his regards.
Oh shit!
No!
And then now it's Nully's turn.
Okay. Newly is going to fly up here and flap around that vampire spawn, and let's give Korak advantage on his next attack.
Nice.
Assisted Korak, 1 attack.
So Nully's very easily kind of pulls its wings in, swings through the doorway, flies around the vampire.
Nice.
Valoran, you're up.
Yeah, Valoran's going to... she sees what's happening in the hallway. She is going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step. This is a window here, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. She's gonna Misty Step that way, so it can't run out the window whenever we knock him into mist form. And after she teleports past him, she says, "The way is shut, bitch." And I'm going to cast command on this guy. I would like to command him to grovel. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, it failed.
All right. So how is this worded? Actually, oh, this may be. Oh, never mind. It's no effect if the target is undead.
So you have to like command it with words, right?
Yeah, which is grovel.
So it's gonna turn, and it's gonna look at you and go, "I don't grovel to such filth."
Yeah. She shrugs and says, "I mean, he's gonna kill you soon." And she points over his shoulder. Suit yourself.
Is this a one per day? I gotta look. I even built this thing, and I don't remember what I built it to be.
Built it
when you're
up.
holding, yada yada yada. You're holding it. Yeah. So, from Barrick's chest, he is going to illuminate the actual shard and cast. It's probably actually bigger than that because I think it's 60 feet. But there's now a bright light emanating. The vampire is going to spin around and that's his turn. Crack, you're up.
Is there a space in the hallway to get next to the
Yeah, it's probably a good
vampire?
5 to 10 feet. So it's not as actually crowded as it seems.
All right, I'll cozy up to Swift Eye. Take a swing.
Hey, Swift Eye.
And
And you have advantage. Yep. Oh, those were
miss.
bad.
All right, second swing.
Oh no. Oh no.
There it is.
Heavy dip.
Crunch.
You know what the hell? It's actions. Try to finish this off.
Yeah. Get him.
It's critical.
Critical.
Damn.
Nice.
He's
Can we roll
looking.
that
He's looking
too?
pretty hurt. Oh yeah, so another 5 more
Add 5
damage.
to that, yeah.
Okay, still he's looking really wrecked.
And then last attack. Trying to roll on. There
Boom.
we go.
Oh, there it is. So, with the light that's emitting from Barrick, Korak, you come charging over, butting up beside your friend, your compadre Swift Eye, and just start slashing at this vampire spawn in front of you. As your last swing hits where you'd expect it to become mist, it starts to form the same mist that you were familiar with that you just fought off. And then it doesn't seem to coalesce anymore, and it just disappears into dust.
Huh. Why'd it do that?
Good question. But with that, battle ceases.
So when it poofs into dust, it's like gray.
It ceases to exist.
Oh, maybe it's because of the light thing. Is that what that gold is?
That's Barrett casting a.
Barrett, did you
sunlight?
stop that thing from misting?
I feel like he needs to roll for this. Let's make a knowledge check. Oh, he's religious. Oh yeah. Well, you see, they can't form into mist if they've been hit with holy or this light here. It seems to bother them. It does. And then he
Valoran
closes it.
walks in the room.
No, the door doesn't open. There's a bed in front of it.
there's you can attempt to push it open. The vampire.
Is the door cracked enough that I can see inside the room?
Yeah, I mean, we could see out of it.
Wait, how did Newly come through then?
About 6 inches.
All right, she looks through and Misty steps inside.
Poof. You do so.
Poof. That's my last second level spell.
You notice a weird room here. There's a bed. You're currently actually standing on. There's a bed against this wall, and what looks to be all of Calliope's musician tools strung up on what seems to be fishing line around all the windows.
She looks around for a second and is like, nice. Neither of them look super hurt, do they?
No.
No, I think Korak and Swifteye are the most hurt. Korak,
Oh, you guys are good. You didn't even need us. She starts to try to push the bed out of the way.
Oh, yeah. There's a slight moment where it doesn't seem to budge, and then you very easily push it against the other wall. The door just swings open.
Hey guys, what's going on here?
Oh, hi, Mark.
So, what do you?
Concert was good.
Yeah. It was a good concert. How's the keep?
Keep's good. They what is it? Mondor
Munder of the Hill Clan.
He's fixed it up pretty nice. No water slides yet. Coming along.
Calliope starts to take down her stuff. She's undoing the traps as she talks.
Valoran quickly does a bed count and says, "Dibs," and jumps on one.
Yep, there are 4 beds in this room.
Yep. Valoran claims one.
Swifteye's just gonna lay on the floor and meditate.
Nice. Alright, so you guys gonna sleep in this room then?
Valoran looks at Barrick and says, "Someone should probably explain to Longcat about the door, right?" She gives Barrick a pointed look, and then she goes to sleep.
So Calliope's gonna poke her head out into the hallway. All of that pounding happened, and there's no one checking in the hall to see what's happening or anything.
Nope.
Oh shit! I wonder if everyone's murdered.
Whoa.
Did you?
Whoa.
You didn't
Longcat.
see anybody on your way in?
No, Longcat wasn't talking to the dude downstairs. Is that weird?
Yeah. I mean, it's the dude was pounding on our door, and I mean everybody's pretty drunk, but I feel like somebody should have woken up.
I would like to use prestidigitation to do something. What can I do?
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Oh no, it's not that exciting. Actually, She's just gonna walk out in the hall and shout and start pounding on a couple doors. Hey, you alive in there? She just
Yeah, make a perception check.
sure. Hey, long cat.
Yeah, you don't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary until you passed this room.
hmm
This door seems slightly ajar.
Oh boy, she'll push it open.
Yeah, you slightly open the door, kind of.
Calliope's in the hallway too.
You notice there's a bed. Seems to be some sort of dresser and a trunk, and there seems to be some kind of figure in the bed.
Are they breathing?
Are you getting into the room?
No, she's peeking in the doorway, but perception 22.
You don't seem to see any movement or hear anything.
Hey,
All right.
the battle's over. You're safe. We killed the vampire. Yay! Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. She's gonna walk up and poke the thing's feet.
They seem cold.
Oh, this thing's been dead a while. Oh shit, this thing's been dead.
Calliope's gonna look for what cause of death. Is there a cause of death?
Yeah. As you get closer, you notice that this was an older gentleman. You remember him because he seemed to be shouting a lot during your songs. He cried a lot in the front during your last one. There was some fear, but his neck has been slit, and he's definitely no longer alive.
His neck has been slit.
Yep.
Oh shit! All right, Calliope's gonna go back out, and she's gonna check the other doors in the hallway.
Yeah, as soon as we see that, Valorant's going to shout, Korak, Swift Eye! Dead civilians!
Yeah, you guys, having announced that very quickly, kind of open and bust open rooms, and one after another, you notice that there are 2, 3, 4, in total 6 dead bodies in their rooms. All seem to be killed the same way. And I think that's a good place to stop.
Wow.
It's dark, man.
A murder
a lot of
mystery.
Tomcat is going to be really pissed when he wakes up.
If he's alive.
And y'all...
Oh, he was a dick.
Did he pay me the night before? Has he paid me yet?
Nope.
He
said it
has
was
not
2 in the
paid
morning.
you. Nope.
Oh,
Ah.
So glad that's what you care about.
Which means that money is somewhere in this house.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
Probably on his
Calliope
dead
feels
body.
really shitty that she may have gotten a bunch of people killed. Rachel's pissed that she didn't get paid. Calliope's gonna be kind of a mess because if she didn't come and stay here last night, these people would probably still be alive. So